The second one is vanity costs. So vanity costs are things you do when you're starting a business that feel good to do, but are not entirely relevant to the survival of that business at that point. I want to qualify that. What you're doing is not entirely relevant to the survival of the business at that point. You see somebody who just started a business, they're devoting a lot of money to something like branding, building the logo, building a sophisticated website, right? Spending a lot of money on like the interior decor. You see all those things, right? These things are vanity spend. These things are vanity costs. They feel good to do, but they don't really have any bearing on the survival of that business. There are businesses that do well, that are successful, they don't have a logo, they don't have a website, they didn't involve anybody in branding. Guess what? If your customer who will pay you for your product or your service doesn't give a damn about branding, doesn't give a damn about your logo, does it matter that you're spending all that money on a logo or branding? So what I'm saying here is, for some businesses, you may be right. Your customers would value your product. Your customers will value what you sell if they see that you have a logo. But that would be in a very small minority of businesses. Most customers just want to solve their problems. Most customers just want a product that is valuable. Most customers want something that meets their needs and serves the function. Many times they don't even care what the name of your company is, as long as you can get the job done. So, but you find that some people start a business and they are putting money in all these vanity things. When the time actually comes to serve the customer and run the business, they've run out of money. So the next is owned assets. Do you need to buy that piece of equipment, or do you just need access to the equipment, right? Sorry, I think it went into the wrong place. Do you need to own the equipment? Do you need to own the car? Do you need to own the building, or do you just need access to it? I've met people who want to start an agribusiness and they're raising money to buy hectares of farmland. I think the last person I met said he was looking for a couple of millions of naira to buy the farmland. And I'm like, you want to start a cassava farm and also have a processing facility on site, and you're looking for money to buy 20 hectares. And my question is this: do you need to tie down all that money in buying 20 hectares, or do you just need access to 20 hectares? The cost of leasing 20 hectares for 5 years will be significantly less than the cost of buying 20 hectares. Excuse me. Yeah. So the cost of leasing and the cost of renting will be significantly lower than the cost of buying. Many people who start a business make the mistake of thinking that they need to own the assets. They need to own the vehicle. They need to own the equipment. They need to own the machines. They need to own their office. They need to own the warehouse in order for the business to start. No, you don't need to own it. Yes, ownership will give you some cost advantages, but as a startup, you are not there yet. At the startup stage, what you want to prove is that this business is viable and can make sufficient sales to support the business. Once you've established that, the next point is efficiency. How can we drop our costs? How can we improve our margins? You cannot be talking about costs and margins when you've not even proven that there is commercial merit in your product, that people are going to buy it. So the lure of buying ends up creating very high fixed costs for starting a business, such that when the time comes to actually run the business, you find that you don't have capital anymore. You don't have enough working capital. If you're interested in learning more about the topics I offer when it comes to starting, building, and growing a business, this is your opportunity to join my community. It's known as the BMG. I provide extensive courses on different topics and challenges that afflict business owners, from how to optimize your profits, how to manage costs, how to boost your sales, how to develop processes, how to scale your business. There's a whole lot that I can teach you. If you want to go deeper into my content, this is your chance. Go to the link on your screen right now, join thebmg.com.